Yeah, Egypt. Part 3, you're not going to see me using multi-effect units very often. This is the Zoom 606. I've now got onto Bank E, and it's currently sounding like this. Basically, I'm just running through. I think these are just the preset patches. I don't think this thing's ever been used. I'm even having to, for the expression pedal, there's a wee red light that keeps flashing, because I think you've got to, the first time you ever go on that patch ever, it hasn't assigned one, so you have to click it, whether it does modulation or volume or a wah wah or whatever. You have to tell it what it's going to do, so next time you go back to it, it's there. But yeah, so this one, E1, no idea what any of this. There might be a manual. Actually, to be totally honest, the reason I didn't do the GP1000, no, the GP120, was because it's got a manual. So the fact that I couldn't be bothered reading the manual, but I really should have to not understand how it works. This one I don't have the manual for. I know, I'm sure you can look it up online. But here we go, so this is what it sounded like. And the effects pedal is a wah wah, I think. I mean, thing is, I've got no issue with the quality of the sounds coming out of any of these things, really. Especially once you get to the 2000s, it's like, you know, it's better than CD quality sampling rate. That's good enough for gigging. Maybe if you're recording Dark Side of the Moon or something, you want a better one than that, but not for anything less than recording an album that's going to be listened to on a hi-fi. Remember, people used to have hi-fi so you could listen to these things. If it's going to be listened to on a phone, doesn't make any difference. That's definitely that, innit? Definitely got a... I don't know, I've never played this before. Basically, it's just any U2 song, isn't it, really? Forgot what I was playing now. Pink Floyd something. Nah. That's called a ring modulator, I'm pretty sure. Where's the ring modulator gone? Seems to have turned off the ring mod now. I mean, if I set this to something, I've changed that to... Oh, there's mod pitch there, so I'll change that to mod pitch. Okay. So I'd be change it to reverb. Now it's mod. More like it. All it really needs a light show, really, eh? And a headband. That's a kind of broken amp sound I would go for. Nah, 5. That would be very 80s, 90s. Oh, this is an acoustic sound. It kind of sort of is. I could definitely hear it in a. What was it? Bum 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 bum. Something, is it Tina Turner? Something like that. You got me one for. Not really sure. I've got an F. Haha. I was right to make it into another video. I have to say that all these sounds are more fun with the expression pedal. So if I was going to be buying a secondary one of these, or just one of these, or keeping this one, I would keep the one that's got the pedal on it, just because it seems to be something to play with. I don't know how to say. Okay, cycles through a random frequency generous. Some sort of is random number's not the right word. What is it? Is it random? Hi. Cycling through arpeggiator. See exactly what it's doing. Got a slow attack one. Quite alarming that. little wah wah. Quite a big volume difference between them. But I'm sure that's the way it's set up. Okay, we've got the ring mod in there again. It's like an octave down or an octave up between it. And there's a G. That's been one of the best ones yet, I think. Oh, that's my volume control. Still sounds very digital though. I'm totally amazed at how it shows you how clean the pedal is, that everything I've played sounds like it's been played on a Strat. Totally, it's pure mad having no. It's got kind of got reverb up into a gate on it or something. None. Quite jarring. G2. Another gain one. I can start seeing the point now. Can't really track chords. G4. Again, hey, I've got a BC Rich and a 10 watt PV. Listen to me. one, back to the start. So that, I'd say that was quite a sensible one to start off with as Bank 1. A wee bit of a distorted guitar, not. And let's be honest, these things, I know they were never cheap, but although they could be used for professional musicians and on stage and in bands and stuff like that, the vast majority of this sort of thing was some kid who wanted all the effects pedals. I want all of them. I want an Oompa Loompa and all the effects pedals. I was like, would you not rather have, instead of spending, these things were never that cheap, a couple £100 maybe at the time. Do you not want to get a better guitar? No, I want all the effects pedals. It's like, need you to put a better guitar or a nicer amp? No, I need all these things. See, the problem is, I like having reverb on now. Bit of reverb, yes. I can actually get it. Come to this one. And then, old fancy, the rap in. I don't know how much that comes through on YouTube, but I mean, the thing about these pedals is they do sound like that, and to be honest, I'm now thinking a wee bit, that's what this wee Coupe, which I've been loving, sounds like. I now no longer don't like the sounds of it. You know, the sort of slightly dry Yamaha DX7 digitally sound, where it's like, because I'm kind of hearing that, I went through a bit of a synthesizer phase. If you hear like a DX7, you recognise all the sounds on it, and there's something about it. I think it's because obviously all synthesized sounds are artificially created, but it sounds like it's been done to like somebody sat there with a graph of the reverb of a piano and programmed shit in like that, and it's kind of get that a wee bit with these things where I get an impression it's been done with an algorithm or something. So it does sound like, all the effects are great. The problem is the two main sounds I want on the guitar all the time are clean through that amp, which I don't know how good the clean sound on that was because it's going through that amp, which is an amazing amp anyway, and then a rat pedal or a nice distortion sound. And this was, I would say, somewhat. I mean, obviously the thing is I can use any of these effects. I'd probably put it after the rat, but I can use any of these effects and just use it into the amp and still have my rat pedal in there, so it's still there. But as a substitute for a good amp and a good guitar, I'm really enjoying this guitar though. It feels so old. Yes, I might just put these out 3 videos tonight or something like that. Who knows? I've got guitars to build tonight. Rock on, and if anyone really wants a Zoom 606 I think it's a kind of like it's a bit of a shit review, really, wasn't it? Because I kind of knew what it was going to do, and that was just me fanning about with it for, well, probably about an hour. Just and that was just to run through the basic patches. I really can't be bothered going in and changing them because I really don't like any of those sounds. But good fun for things, and I can see like a situation if you're, I guess, just recording and looking for like silly sounds to put into like a, a psychedelic track or something. Go mental on it. I was quite liking some of the, see the idea of having like a sequencer and a synthesizer with some of those sounds where you're kind of, yeah, I don't know, just messing about with the stuff. Rock on. But so ultimately, I would still rather have a rat pedal and a good amp, and then maybe on top of that I could have something like that, but it's not a substitute. Going into your wee 10 watt practice amp with that, you're not going to get the cleans or the rat sound. Rock on.